In order to determine the identity of the unknown, first of all, you will measure the melting point for the unknown compound. And then you'll compare the measured melting point range to a list of compounds which are in your lab manual. The compounds in the list are in pairs where two compounds have similar melting points. As you read in the lab manual, when a substance is pure, the melting point range is narrow, typically about 2 degrees. But if a substance is not pure, the melting point range is wider. Also, the melting point range will be lower temperature than the temperature of either of the melting points of the pure substances. All right, so you're going to use this principle to help you determine the identity of the unknown compound. So what you'll do is you'll find the two compounds on the list that have a melting temperature range similar to the melting temperature of your unknown that you determined. Then you'll make a capillary tube of a mixture of your unknown with one of the compounds and a mixture of the unknown with the other compound. And thirdly, you'll make another capillary tube with your pure unknown. Then you'll measure the melting points ranges for the 3 tubes at the same time. 2 of the tubes will have a melting point range that's the same as each other, which is a higher melting point range. A third tube will have a melting point range which is lower range and a broader range. So the tube that has the lower range and broader range contains a mixture of 2 substances. The other 2 tubes contain the pure substance, which is your pure unknown, and then your unknown that's mixed with another substance that's the same as itself. In other words, still a pure substance. So, in this way you can figure out which of the 2 compounds is the same as your unknown, and which of the 2 compounds is different from your unknown.